You can understand in these days leading up to Christmas that we are feeling the distance from what has taken place in the past, and we are opening up to what is about to happen in the future. And we have a moment around December when we go within and we reflect on who we are, and we reflect on how we have been, what changes could have been. And sometimes we go through moments of regret, and sometimes we go through moments of misunderstanding ourselves or actions. We certainly take this time to reflect on the true oneness of ourselves, the essence of who we are. And when we open up to the blessings around us, not just because it's Christmas Day, not just because it's the festival of light, not just because it's that time of the year, but because it is that time for us to acknowledge the light within and to acknowledge the light surrounding us. And when we acknowledge that light surrounding us, we realize that we are not alone, and that light, that divine light, is always there. But it's at these moments of reflection, at these moments of feeling the dark void within us, we can discover that there is a light outside of us, holding us, nurturing us, and calling us back to be that perfect alignment of who we are. When we open up to that divine inspiration, that divine light, and let it in, we experience the pureness and oneness of spirit, and the pureness and oneness of divine inspiration. Letting it in and enjoying the movement of divine light, connecting with our own light within. Some days we may not know about the light within. We may only be concentrated on the darkness within our mood, or the feelings of despair within our lives, or the feelings of problems and things of going on in the world. And yet, it's at this time that when we are free, time to reflect and realize that there is a light within us, a wonderful divine light that moves us forward on our spiritual journey, moves us forward within our lives, and to understand that that light that you are, even though it may feel sometimes within the darker days, that it is not there. It is there. It always is there. To recognize it, to celebrate it, and to know that it is your light that brings comfort into this world, and it is your light that brings about the change. To enjoy lightness of spirit. To laugh at the things that have happened to you is to see it from a different perspective. It may not have been funny at the time, but to laugh at the way you came through it. Laugh at the way you survived. Laugh at the way how sometimes life is funny but not funny. Not funny but very funny. But to laugh is to take a different approach to you. Try not to fall into the gap of seriousness. Or to fall into the gap of seriousness is to hold yourself in a space and looking at life through serious lenses. And when you do that, you're not opening up to the possibility of seeing the wonder of life, the miracle of life, the joy of life. When you forgive yourself for being serious, and you forgive yourself for being a human being, and forgive yourself for all the mistakes that you've ever made, then you set yourself free. Free to be. Free to dance, to laugh, to have joy, to experience, and to be that perfect, imperfect person that you can be, and to understand that it's okay to be not complete. It's okay to not be enlightened today because you might be it tomorrow. It's okay not to be that perfect spiritual human being and to be a work in progress. It is okay to be on the journey. And when you can accept yourself as being on the journey, a forwardment, a development, joy of the journey of life, and again, you're setting yourself free. Free from the burdens of the person that you have to be. And opening up to just being, the joy, the laughter, the dance of life. And to know that you will get from A to B. Even if you went through life being very, very serious, very, very sad with yourself, not happy with yourself, and put yourself in a box and didn't let yourself free, you would still get from A to B. Just the journey would be like traveling third class. Why don't you upgrade? Let yourself free. Let go of your seriousness. Let go of your problems. Let go of your things within you holding you back, and enjoy. Then you will be traveling this world in the body that is traveling first class, enjoying, dancing, making the best of what is. For the greatest power that we have within us is the possibility to change whatever is into something better. For we have the energy, we have the spirit, and we have the light to create change. And it might be through the joy that you bring. It might be through just the light that you are, and it might be the love that you hold in your heart. But whatever it is certainly you. And sometimes it's the things that you do or the things that you say that bring a smile to someone's face just because you are you. Not because you're that perfect person that you should be. Not because you have become so successful. Not because of that. but because you are you. So I say today, celebrate you. Celebrate the essence of you and accept that you are on a journey, of whatever journey that is, whether that's an emotional journey, whether that's a journey of seriousness that you're stepping out of, whether that's a journey of just being the person that you're meant to be. And it might not be as perfect as what you want it to be, but it might be far better than that. Or who is to say that that perfect version of who you think you should be may not be needed in this life at this moment in time? The one with more joy is needed today, and that might be the one that might not be perfect, but certainly is the one that brings the joy to the world. And that, I tell you, that is the spirit of Christmas, because that is you.